For your group when you can be down? Obviously, Travis going into the game, and then Austin goes down early, and it's you and Chance and Borkircher, and you can navigate through a game and play the whole way.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Coach Beck always says, next man up. Everyone's ready. Everyone knows the game plan, so we're all good to go and ready.
How do you evaluate how the offense did, or maybe you guys didn't get the drives that you were looking for, but you had some explosive plays that got you some points?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to keep going and work out, no penalties, and just keep going and build our chemistry together.
Second half, you got rolling, caught that whatever that was from Adrian, and then the one down the sideline from Logan. How did that feel for you to just to kind of get your legs stretched out a bit?
It felt good. I mean, we've been connecting all week in practice. We've been working on our chemistry as well. I mean, they just got the ball to me, great balls, both of them, and just allowed me to do what I could do.
How'd you feel about that one from Adrian? How do you describe that one that Adrian threw you? You good?
I mean, he had to scramble, and he just got me the ball. He made a great play and allowed me to get in space and run.
Do you come to expect something like that might come out of his hands as much as you worked with him in practice?
Meaning what?
The way that he threw that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've got a million reps at everything that we've done, and we just kind of built good chemistry, and he's been great.
What did you think about, asking about the other side of the ball, what did you think about Luke Reimer's grab?
I didn't see too much of it, but, I mean, it's great always having linebackers being able to get an interception and get yards after that.
Yeah, and I mean, for him being an in-state, what do you think all of that meant to him too, especially as you all were kind of I know you said you didn't see much, but getting to watch him do that?
Yeah, I mean, it was great just knowing. I mean, we got a lot of in-state people on the field right now, and it's just great seeing everyone do well and everyone else as well.
You gonna teach him some moves so he can finish in the end zone?
Yeah, we got to get him to get that extra yard.
What about Oklahoma?
Oklahoma, I mean, we haven't looked too much into them. We were focusing on Buffalo, so we'll figure that out this next week.
Personally, what does it mean to you to play, Oklahoma, a kid from Nebraska?
I mean, it's always great to go back and play good teams, and we've played them before, and it's always good to play different opponents other than people in the Big Ten.
What goes into a play where Adrian breaks the pocket and you guys are all kind of in scramble mode? What goes into your role on that kind of play?
Yeah, I mean, we work a lot of scramble drill, so we just kind of get the feel, and we kind of have just run to open space, and we trust Adrian to make the throw.
I feel like this year you've taken a step forward in the ability to create big plays down the field. I mean, it's the rate at which you guys have had big plays, especially in the passing game, I think is quite a bit more than what you were able to produce last year.
Yeah, I mean, it's just great. I mean, everyone's doing a better job this year. Line's blocking, giving them time to throw. Adrian's doing great, getting balls to people, and everyone's getting open.
What goes into, you guys got a lot of injuries in the pass coaching.
What is that?
You guys got a lot of injuries, whether it be tight end receivers right now. What goes into the guys who are stepping in and having increased roles?
I mean, everyone's just getting reps in at practice, so we all have a bond with each other, and I mean, everyone trusts each other. So just next guy up, and they get to step in and do what they got to do.
With all the 9/11, tributes and things like that, how does that affect the team? How does that affect you guys personally?
I mean, this was the first place that they played after 9/11, and I mean, it means a lot to this state, and it's always good going back, remembering everyone, and just not forgetting things like that, and being able to play for people on the day. It's just awesome.
When you guys don't have Austin Allen and Travis Vogelek on the field, what presence is missing? What skills are missing?
I mean, we might run a couple different plays, but I mean, we still typically just do what we were planning to do, just stick with the game plan and just keep it moving.
I'm just talking about those guys in particular because Austin's a captain.
Oh yeah, they're both big leaders, so it's we missed that just a little bit, but they're on the sideline and they're being leaders just the same as they would if they were on the field.
when you see Adrian scramble like that for 80 yards, I mean, what goes through your mind is you're walking to defenders, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I'm just happy for him and just running down there with him to celebrate and get blocks and do all that good stuff.
Does that really kind of throw a wrinkle into your, to your offense as far as what defensive backs have to and defensive linemen have to look for?
I mean, everyone's always looking for him to run, but the best part about that is when they look for that, it opens up people down the field and gets us open so we can make plays.